Hi everyone. I want to speak to you on resilience today. So, have you ever went through something horrible in your life? Something tragic? Went through a period of just constant stress, unhappiness, you know, the loss of a loved one, heartbreak, trauma. I'm sure all of us can say yes to something, right? To one of those things. You know, when we go through times like this, we tend to feel a lot of emotions. We hit sadness. Some of us also hit depression. And, you know, it also hits us in waves as well. Through dark times, just through hard times, you you find the light. You choose to find the light. You even become that light. And that is finding your true self that you were destined to be, acknowledging and accepting that you had to go through this in order to be that stronger individual you were always meant and destined to be. Now, we do become stronger in life, and the true challenge and that power gained through going through such hard times is not letting it consume you, not letting it define you, not letting it affect you negatively, but acknowledging that this has happened, but this too shall pass. And that is resilience. That is power, you guys. And, you know, when we're going through this experience, it's in phases, it's in stages, it hits us in waves. Some days you'll wake up, I don't want to get out of bed today. Why even bother? Why? It doesn't matter, you know. Some days you're better, like you're gradually getting a little you're happier, you're finding yourself again, right? Some days you just feel numb, like no one understands you, no one will get you, no one went through what I went through, right? Listen, you have that power to choose your happiness. You have that power to tell yourself, I am not going to let this define me. And, these habits and these traits of people being resilient, you know, acceptance, I know this has happened. I know I cannot change this, right? I acknowledge that this is a true hard time right now for me. I know that I'm going through suffering right now, but as humans, you know, you can't expect things to always be good. You can't expect things to always go your way or how you expected it to be. There's always two sides. And that's why we have to acknowledge the bad times. Going through these experiences in life. Okay, I acknowledge that this has happened. I acknowledge and I accept that this is what has happened and I couldn't have changed it because it was meant to happen. That is resilience. You know, shifting your energy, your attention and your focus on what you can change, what you can improve. That is what you need to encompass, in order to move forward in life. You need to focus on working towards lifting yourself up and getting through this. You need to trust me because it's sad that, you know, people really do let things take them to this darkness that they can't come out of. And this also relates to your mental health and your mental strength, and just know that you need to know this too. We're all going through it. Just because people may not look as if, they're not, it's not that bad for them, that doesn't mean that they're really going through it or whatnot. They choose. It's their choice. It's your decision. You need to know that you're a very powerful person and your mind is very powerful. And look at the bigger picture. You be reminded that you have a lot to live for. You know, I say, I've said this in my videos before, and I always list, you know, having gratitude. And when you wake up, before you go out there, list at least 3 things you're grateful for. Or what are 3 people you're grateful for? Or what are 3 memories that you have in your life that are truly make you happy, you know, that take you back to that better place. What no longer serves you, don't focus on that anymore. If it brings you harm, it is not meant for you. If it doesn't serve you nothing good, you need to let it go. When you learn to let things go, when you learn to come to acceptance of things, when you learn to have your self-love, self-acceptance, you know, things will start to get better. Some of us are also impatient as well. I admit I am impatient in times. I'm also learning, right? We all have that room for self-improvement. There's never too much to learn. I just want you to know that it's not going to be like this forever. And again, like I said, this too shall pass. It's what you choose to put your energy and your focus into. Because if you keep going in that dark place and you're in this ball, you're just missing your blessings. You truly are. So I want you to practice on having these habits in your life. Practice resilience, come into acceptance, focusing on what you can change, you know, having gratitude, pushing forward, healing yourself, loving yourself for who you are, and just looking at the bigger picture. Just appreciate the little things in life, you know, and you will come back stronger. You will look back on this and say, wow, I accept that I went through that in order to be who I am today, right? So I just want you to know that whatever it is you're going through, what you've been through, it does not define you, but it is how you choose to react and learn from it. And that is where you gain your strength. Stay blessed.